Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Afro Luigi, welcome back to X3 Farnham's Legacy, and I was exploring Terran space, and lo and behold, out of sector combat, the Terran sent in a fleet and cleaned up Brennan's Triumph, and I got credit for it, although to be fair, I did destroy at least one destroyer and a bunch of fighters, so. The message is, well done pilot. With your assistance, we have managed to defeat the invaders. You have proved yourself you have proved yourself today. I wish they had said worthy, but anyways, you have proved yourself today, and we would like to reward you with a token of our trust. You are welcome to visit Seoul at any time, where further opportunities may present themselves to you. Fly safe. And another message. Great work, pilot. We have decimated their forces. I hope they have learned their lesson. With the gate established and secured, we will now be able to establish a foothold here and maintain a route in and out of Seoul. The subterfuge at the start was necessary for security reasons. We had to ensure that we had a stable connection first. That is why our agent lied to you. We hope you will understand and not hold it against us. The ship that was put at your disposal is yours to keep as a token of our appreciation. You are also welcome to visit Seoul and to trade with our stations. The Terran High Command is considering you for a commendation. I'm sure that, once we have established everything here, they will call you for an official ceremony. Till then, fly safe. So, that's that. That mission resolved itself. And I wasn't actually able to explore most of Seoul. It looks like they got rid of those 4 unnecessary sectors beyond the Oort Cloud. And I've explored the Saturn Beta, Gamma, Uranus. I'm now going toward my work. Basically, I'm working my way farther into Seoul. I did relocate all my ships to where did I relocate them to? Out to the Kuiper Belt, just because they were not docking in Uranus, not Uranus, in Neptune. So they were like, I want my ships to be immune to getting collision damage from me entering the sector.
Water purification plant. Food preparation facility. Water purification plant. Beta.
Alright, that's that. Back to Jupiter, and we're going to head out to the asteroid belt.
Command accepted.
Now, I do have the Koragasu. I did find a fusion beam cannon, so fusion beam cannons are now available in vanilla. So hopefully I can afford to buy one. Actually, I can definitely afford to buy one. Hopefully the 2 that were in stock are still there. And I did get rid of all the matter antimatter launchers just because I really don't like the ammo-based weapons in general when it comes to X3. It's a bit too much micro to get ammo and to maintain supply lines. I've been experimenting with it in X4, but mostly just because I can, when I get carriers and auxiliary crafts, I can automate it to an extent. I don't like how carriers in X4, you can't assign a ship to retrieve resources for your for your carriers, but having the AUG ship kind of seems to do the trick. So basically, I've stripped the Koragasu of all antimatter weapons, and so right now it's defenseless.
Jupiter. Your notoriety is too
I
low.
need
Trade
ETF
restrictions
lunar
are in
access.
effect.
So what weapons can it equip? EMPs, electromagnetic plasma cannons, I think. Yeah, electromagnetic plasma cannons. So off it goes then to find some EMPs. Oh, Saturn Beta, perfect.
Docking granted.
Now I want to give it all its main weapons. I want them to be electromagnetic plasma cannons. It doesn't have starburst shockwave cannons. Huh. I guess I'm going to mix and match its ammo, its weapons. Pirate some guns of my preferred style, some decent turrets, and get them that way for... I want flak-based weapons for turrets, is basically what I'm looking for.
Orbital patrol base. Mining outpost. Beta. Mining outpost. Delta. Mining outpost. Alpha.
Alright, let's head over to the next system.
Transfer command accepted.
That gate is off, okay. Makes sense that the Terrans wouldn't be able to control that gate and reactivate it, because it is technically an ancient gate. Well, ancient programmed gate. The ancients are the ones who built and designed that, while the Terran gate in Neptune was built, designed, and coded by them, and it's basically kind of hacking the other gates. Actually, no, I think they reestablished connection. Brennan's trying. I think that's actually a Terran gate there. I need to go back and have a look. Well, it's supposed to be a Terran gate, I thought.
Entering autopilot off. Terran Stock Exchange. Transorbital Accelerator. Venus Shipyard. Orbital Defense Station. Solar Power Plant. XL Alpha.
Now, basically at this point, I'm waiting for the ceremony they talked about.
Poltergeist Missile Fabrication Facility. Alpha. Wraith Missile Production Plant. Alpha. Starburst Shockwave Cannon Forge. Alpha.
Gabbards, nothing new here. Kind of want to send it farther in. Try the upgrade system. Okay, let's send it to Mars and see how the upgrade system works.
Docking granted.
Alright, that's it for this sector. Off to Venus.
Trans command accepted.
And yeah, that's basically, I think that's basically it for X3 Farnham's Legacy story. It's very short. Well, it's short content-wise, but it has lots of nitpicky requirements, because to get the Terran plot in the current version of Farnham's Legacy, you need to, if you've done the initial plot, you need to build a transorbital accelerator outside of the story one from the isolated sector you start in.
Orbital Defense Station. Phantom Missile Fabrication Facility. USC Orbital Supply Base. Solar Power Plant. XL.
Yeah, you need a transorbital accelerator. You need
USC Orbital Supply Base.
then of course you need to accumulate all those points, and which is a huge resource requirement, because I looked at the requirements for building transorbital accelerators. Because let's see, what was the requirements? It was the resource requirements were ridiculously high, I think. I can't even remember them. But I remember looking at them and kind of like going, that is a big grind. Do I have Mercury access, right? Mercury access, yep. And of course, then there's all the crystals and microchips you need, which, while not as extreme as, say, the hub from Terran Conflict, it's still quite a bit, and more than I was willing to put into this playthrough.
Military base. USC Orbital Support Station. Military base.
Sun's only 150 in all throughout Sol, apparently. I kind of like X4, where it's like 600% efficiency from the sun, or something stupid like that.
Solar Power Plant XL. Big Solar Power Plant XL Alpha. Military base.
There we go. I guess we can start heading our way back out. What's our status? We're enemy of Menelaus. We're a known antagonist. No one likes us. The only company that's okay with us is NMMC contract is the NMMC. No one else likes us. Wow. Yeah, not a fan of the dynamic reputation. It's logical, it makes sense, but not something I enjoy messing with. Okay, let's head back out to, I kind of want to have a look at the jump gate in Triumph. Oh, I'm out of energy cells. Let's go get some more. We're at Mercury.
Solar power plant XL Beta.
And of course, collision. Not collision, but the collision detection went off, which turned off Zeta.
Solar power plant. Docking granted. Autopilot activated.
Because he did say he'd contact us again, didn't we? Or that we'd get contacted again. They will call you for an official ceremony. Okay. So yeah, now we're just waiting for that. So I'm going to cut here. I will come back when we're called in for the ceremony. Bye. Alright, I'm back. I was just off making some money, mostly by piracy, to be honest. I'm using the cargo bay hacker. Actually, that's how I think I forgot to mention that in the last episode. The way I made most of the money you see here was using the cargo bay hacker. I fly up to a transport, steal the cargo, go off and sell it. I'm wondering how I'm going to get my rep back up, because if getting my Terran rep up reduces my pirate rep, I'm not going to have many places to sell Commonwealth goods to, because those are the only guys I can pirate from at this point.
Nopilios's memorial.
So I'm hoping me getting my rep up with the pirates doesn't lower my Terran rep. Because at this point, if I can't get my pirate, if you can't get your pirate rep up, you can't get your, well, that's the thing with this dynamic reputation, is it doesn't make sense that unless they split the pirates into two factions, which is what I would have probably done in this situation, is I'm now locked into the Terrans. I can't go out pirating stuff from the community planets because there's nowhere for me to sell it. So why would I pirate from the Terrans? It's very much it's very restrictive, I'm finding.
Dana's chance.
So maybe, but once again, this is the thing with the dynamic is I have no idea. Also, I haven't been able to get my pirate rep once. I'm heading to a pirate anarchy port. I'm allowed to dock at, I think, or military outpost or something. Oh, I'm heading to an Argon military outpost. Yeah, I have no idea how to get my pirate rep up so I can sell these goods to actual pirates without losing my Terran rep, which I want to keep up. But that's not why I came back to recording. I came back to recording because it's been a little while since the plot ended, and I was wondering what was taking so long for this official ceremony to pop up. So I went online and did some reading, and apparently this is it. This is basically how it ends. Let me just check the guide I was reading one more time. Yeah, that's going to be it. That was quite underwhelming, and when I was reading about the continuation, I read up, and apparently even if you side with the Argons, the Terrans win the battle, and it's just as short. There's only the two sections, and both end up with you getting the Korrigas or Baru, except one requires you to board it. So there's real no point. And apparently I didn't even have to join the fight. I could have just sat back, relaxed, and let the Terrans do it. The only difference being is since I helped out, I gained some increased Terran rep. That's the only difference between fighting and not fighting is the amount of reputation you gain. So, fair, but at the same time, it's fairly underwhelming. So I think that's going to be it for my X3 Farnham's Legacy playthrough. It's definitely an X3 game. If you enjoyed X3, Terran Conflict, and Albion Prelude, you'll probably enjoy Farnham's Legacy if you're okay with some of the changes being made, like the dynamic reputation. And also, I've had a few issues with the economy. Like, when I was trying to get crystals manually by trading, there was this one crystal plant, and there aren't the doesn't there seems to be less stations in my find because I didn't find any stellar power plant because Empire's Edge used to be my favorite place. Oh, there's still energy cells there, but but there's no energy cells close to the crystal fab, which was right here. And no, I couldn't get Sojo Husks very easily either. So I'm not sure what happened to the economy, but I find it wasn't working. Like apparently it actually increased demand and stuff like that, but I find it wasn't working as well for me. Whether it's because I have to 1.1 and there were some bugs or not, I don't know. But overall, it's definitely an X3 game. If you like X3, you'll definitely enjoy this. With the caveat, with you'll have to get used to changes such as dynamic reputation. Not for me, because once again, once X Rebirth came out, it became very hard for me to go back to X3. I very much prefer the changes between X Rebirth compared to X3. I like the being able to reserve trades, and X4 is even better. Like, well, it's not even better. X Rebirth still does, in my opinion, still does some things better than X4, but at the same time, I find both of them far better, and I enjoy them both far more than I enjoy X3. I mostly did this for completion. So now I have actually played and completed all the stories in the X Universe games, with the caveat that I did cheat a little in this one. So that's gonna be it for my Farnham's Legacy playthrough. I'm gonna have to find something else to play, and that'll be it actually for X Universe content for a little while I wait for what's it called for Tides of Avarice to come out, which is apparently on the way. The achievement, if you go onto Steam, you can apparently see the achievements for Tides of Avarice. I haven't looked at them yet. I'm going to do that after I play this. After I quit this. So I will see you guys in my next series, whatever that happens to be. Bye. Just a quick follow-up. I went to dock. Out of curiosity, I went and docked with a different station. Apparently, if you want to sell Terran Commonwealth goods to the Terrans, especially weapons, you got to do it at orbital patrol bases. Because I just went here, and they are actually are willing to buy my Terran weaponry. They just aren't willing to sell my stock of fighter drones I sold. So there we go. That fixed my piracy problem. So, bye.